Hello guys and welcome to another video. In this video we are going to talk about BOBO Coin. It seems to be a meme coin and we are going to go into the details of this project, and I'm pretty excited about this project. So let's get started and let's do some analysis about BOBO Coin, and more importantly this is the chart. Lately this has been the pricing pattern. The project has been around for a while, you can say an year or so. And now let's quickly jump to the website, but before that let's quickly analyze the market cap. It is nearly $100 million with circulating supply nearly the amount of maximum supply. So you can say that the project is driven by the community, because generally when circulating supply and max supplies are same, it means that the tokens are distributed, and in that scenario it means that it is handled by the community from now onwards. So if the community can make this project a successful project, then only this project will grow. So the success of this project, just like many other cryptocurrencies, is in the hands of the community. So let's now go to the website. So generally projects like Bobo the bear, in this case this project represents the pessimism of the market. But generally this, whatever the goal is of a community or of a meme coin, whatever it represents, the ultimate goal is the success of the project. I guess nobody would disagree on that. And that success only comes when the community is strong, when the community is interested uh, in fulfilling the dream. They, meaning that success of the project should be the community's dream. If the community has that dream together, then only this project will grow. And for that the community will have to also think about uh, connecting with new token holders. If the new token holders don't join and the old token holders keep leaving the project, then the price will fall down. And if the new token holders keep incoming, then in that scenario this no project can fail. That's the simple rule. So you'll have to realize this simple basic fact. How will the community, the Bobo community will create belief in the new token holders about the project? How can they create the belief so the new token holders can hold the tokens for a longer period of time? That's the ultimate goal. The more a community has belief about the token, the more likely that they are going to hold it for a longer period of time. And the more existing token holders hold it for a longer period of time with the highest possible amount, more likely that the price will go up. Because you cannot just keep adding new and new members, and if the old members or the old token holders keep leaving the project, then the price will not go up. So you need to do both things. The community will have to do the both the things. Community will have to focus on adding the new members. At the same time they will have to keep generating the belief, or you can say keep improving the belief about this project, that they should hold the token for a longer period of time. If that happens, then only the price of the token will go up. And nothing in this video is an investment advice. You see the new token holders, let's say, let's assume that people who are watching this video and who are not the Bobo token holders, then, and if after even watching this video, if they do not buy the Bobo token and they do not hold it, then what would be the reason for that? The only reason can be that they do not have a belief in the project. If the new token holders don't have the belief about this project, even when they know about this project from different social medias like this YouTube video, or let's say other medium articles or some other online platforms through which they can know about the Bobo token, then what is the reason that what is the likely reason that they won't buy the Bobo token? You will have to ask this question as a community of a Bobo token holder. So if you answer this, if you try to answer this, then the only answer will be that the belief in the, about this project in the new possible or potential new token holders is not enough. So those potential token holders are not buying this token, or not holding this token. So the community will have to keep working hard to create a belief in the new token holders, and at the same time they'll have to maintain the belief in the current token holders. It's all about the belief. Dogecoin has only one thing, which is a belief. And similarly, the bobo token holders will also have to, existing bobo token community will have to create a belief in the new token holders or new potential token holders. Let's assume that some of the potential token holders are even going to watch this video, and they are going to judge the project by possibly watching this video as well. Again, nothing in this video is an investment advice. I'm just trying to uh, tell you in an important point of view. The great thing about communities like Bitcoin or Bitcoin token holders or Dogecoin or some other top coins, or either simply say top meme coins, the only thing is that the community has an addiction about that project. The community is addicted about that, about holding that product. It has become part of their life, and that's why they are able to hold the token for a longer period of time during the fluctuations of the price, and also many bear and bull news in the long crypto journey. So that belief or their addiction towards holding the token is an important factor when it comes to the growth of projects like Dogecoin and all those meme coins. So similarly here also, the existing community should be addicted towards holding the uh, token, and at the same time the existing community will also have to uh, try to attract new investors, otherwise the price will keep falling down. The community members of Bobo token will have to make a routine to keep impressing the new investors or the new token holders, and the best way to do is creating a belief. So the stronger the belief, the more likely that the new token holders will be able to join the network. So what do I mean by this is that you cannot market your Bobo token to every person on the planet. You cannot just simply do that. So whenever you get the opportunity, you will have to create a belief in the new token holder. And one of the ways that through which you can do that is simply by converting, for example, this video into the NFT. So when you do that, I can simply uh, bid the place the bidding amount in the video's title also, so the new token holders can see that this video is been converted by the Bobo community in the NFT. And that's the reason why they will be able to believe that the community is really strong, and they are really trying to grow the project by making a solid presence in the social media. So content creators like me will also get some support, and at the same time you can also create a strong belief between the non-bobo token holders who are probably going to watch this video. And the higher the bidding amount of this NFT, more likely that you are going to create a stronger belief in them. And that's what matters. Ultimately what matters is the belief in the people who are non-community members. If the non-community members are going to have a belief in the project, let's assume that I get 100 or 200 views. Most of the views are going to be genuine, and in that scenario the new viewers are going to have a belief that this video has been converted into the NFT. And the Bobo community is really a powerful community. One of the most difficult thing for meme coins that failed in the past was that those community members didn't have internal bonding and internal trust system. So there is also a solid need for the internal trust system or internal bonding system between the existing community members. Many meme coins are not even reaching in the top 2000s just because the token holders don't have a powerful trust system between each other. So it is also an important thing to understand. And this the Bobo community will also have to create a powerful trust between the existing community members. And of course, holding the tokens is one of the ways to do that. And if there are any other ways as well, then the community should think about doing that. Community's internal faith system, or community members or token holders internal trust system, is such an important factor that I cannot emphasize enough. I mean, the trust factor is the only factor because of which the token holders are going to keep holding the token for a longer period of time. So it becomes very important that the internal trust is also a powerful stuff. Apart from that also, it is going to be an important thing to add the new members and winning the trust between them. One of the important thing is also to keep winning the trust of the existing token holders. For example, if you are holding the bobo token, and let's assume that you have invested $10,000, and other community members might also invested simply $1,000 or $500 in the token. Even though both of you are going to hold the token, then the a person with a higher investment in the token should also try to create more trust in the existing token holders about the bobo token. That is also an important factor to consider. Most of the investors of the meme coin, and especially the big investor of those meme coins, they do not try to win the trust of smaller investor of the same token holders. As I mentioned that, assume that you have invested $100,000 in bobo coin, and somebody has only invested $1,000 in bobo coins. Then in this scenario, it is a duty of the higher investors, or I mean the bigger investor, to win the trust of a smaller investor. And I am pretty confident that some of the smaller investor, let's say, who has invested only $1,000, he can simply invest $10,000. So the bigger investors should also try to win their trust if they really want to make the bobo token a more successful and more powerful long term successful project. The existing token holders, especially the big token holders of bobo community, can also simply convert this video into an nft video, and I would put the bid for this video in the title of this video, so you can create a belief not only in the new token holders, but also the existing token holders, and encourage them to invest more, and also create a powerful belief in the existing community members. The more existing community members, especially the smaller investors who can potentially invest more in the token and hold it for a longer time, the more you create belief in these people, more likely that the price of the token can jump significantly as well. Again, nothing in this video is an investment advice. The more the existing big investors of the bobo community can express themselves, and the more the big investors express their belief in the project through supporting this kind of content, the more likely that the new members as well as the smaller community members will have a powerful belief in the bobo community. And the existing community members with a smaller investment amount in the project, if they can invest more and if they can hold that investment for a longer period of time, then it is also going to be a huge benefit, or you can see a huge jump in the growth of the bobo community. So yeah, this is what I truly believe in. And again, as I keep saying, that nothing in this video is an investment advice, and whatever you guys do, it will be this it will be simply a tool to create an artistic approach to generate belief between other community members, because you cannot simply express your belief in the bobo project simply by I would say telling them that you do believe in the project. You will have to show it in an as artistic way, and one of the ways is definitely to uh, convert this video into the nft. So whenever somebody potential investor, the new investors that can probably invest in the bobo community or bobo token, and the existing smaller investors, they both will have a powerful belief that yes, the larger investors really do believe in this project. So yeah, that can also be done efficiently. One of the biggest problems in the failed meme coin is that the larger investors of those projects doesn't support the content like this to create a belief in the smaller investor of the same token. And that's the reason why one of many meme coins have died, because the larger investors, they do not take the initiative to generate the belief. But if the top investor or the larger investors of these meme coins will not generate the belief in the smaller investors of the same token, then the smaller investors will never uh, invest more, and they will never have a long term approach towards the project. So it is also an absolutely important thing for the larger investors to support the content like this. And you can simply convert this video into NFT by bidding it. You can join my Telegram community to ask me questions about the same. And that's how you can. So whenever the existing community members watch this video, they will understand that yes, the larger investors, they do uh, have a belief in the project, and that's why they support the content like this. And also at the same time, it is also going to create a powerful belief for the new potential investors who are just trying to research about the project. They are simply trying to understand what this meme coin is all about, how strong the community is, and all that stuff. And this is one of the best ways to win their trust. You see, if a big investor is holding the Bobo token, then he also doesn't want to be just a lone big investor. He also can improve and generate returns on his investments when he generates trust in smaller investors of the same community. So that's why being alone, whether it is in life or whether it is you are in investing, you don't want to be a single largest lone investor of the same Bobo token. You want others to invest the same amount as the smaller investors are uh, uh, not investing. So you want to have, let's say you have $100,000 worth of investment in Bobo community or Bobo token. Then you also want the others to do the same. Then only the price will keep going up. And that's the reason why it is absolutely important to generate trust between you and the smaller token holders by supporting this kind of content, because it creates the trust between you and them through an artistic approach. And that's what you want to do. You cannot simply win their trust. You cannot simply win the trust of smaller community members or smaller investors by just simply saying that yes, this project will go to the moon in your Telegram community or Discord community. You cannot just simply do that. So of course you'll have to find some other ways, artistic ways. And supporting this kind of content is definitely an artistic way to win the trust of new community members and at new potential community members, and at the same time the existing smaller community members. So you'll have to keep this kind of approach if you truly want this project to grow and survive in the longer period of time. I'm a big believer of artistic approach and communicating with other members in an artistic approach. And that's the reason why I assume, or I believe truly actually, that the artistic approach creates a powerful belief between the bigger investors of the Bobo token and the smaller investors of the Bobo community. And that's the reason why I believe that it is the duty, or you can say it is the duty only. I don't know any other word to communicate. So I believe that it is the duty of the larger investors of the Bobo community to generate and believe, uh, create a powerful belief in the smaller investors of the Bobo community in an artistic manner. So that is also one of the reasons why I believe that you can simply convert this video into an NFT, and the smaller community members are simply going to understand that the content is supported by the larger investors and they have done the bidding of this video. And that's the reason why, let's assume that you do the bidding for this video at around $1,000 or $5,000, then it is going to generate a certain type of belief in the smaller Bobo community members. And probably those members who will watch the video uh, even in the future, or if they keep coming back to watch this video, then also it is going to keep increasing their faith that yes, this project or this community is a powerful community, and they keep an eye on everything which is going on the social media regarding their project. So this is an artistic, and I believe that a great approach to win the trust of the smaller Bobo community investors, to help them hold the token for a longer period of time, and at the same time uh, also try to attract the new potential Bobo community members. You see, the uh, trust between the larger investors and the smaller investors in any meme coin or any other cryptocurrency project is the ultimate truth, the ultimate reality. And if somebody is going to reject that reality, then he's just lying to himself. So investing is all about building the trust, and this is the new paradigm. In the previous century, 20 30 years back, when the stock market was the only exciting feature to invest, if you personally ask me, then the rule of price follows the value, or the rule of long term investing worked really well, and it also made a great fortune to the people like Buffett and Howard Marks, and there are many people, great investors like that. George Soros was also one of them. So the point here that I'm trying to make here is that the paradigms have changed, and the new paradigm is about building the trust, using the money as a tool to create the trust, and the money as a tool can be used uh, and to generate the trust only by the larger investors. The smaller investors have their limitations. If the larger investors have the ability to push the smaller investors to stay for a longer period of time and invest more and more. So that's the reason why larger investors who can easily throw $1,000 in, for example, say Bobo community, sorry, not thousand but $100,000 in the Bobo community, are the ones who has the higher chance of using their money as a tool to trust, to generate the trust in the smaller Bobo community investors, and at the same time attract the new potential investors who are probably going to watch this video. What every community member of the, or you can say the every Bobo token holder is seeking is the trust. Every community member, every token holder of the or Bobo token holder is seeking trust between the existing community members, and the trust is something which is infinite. So you will have to understand this ultimate reality. The trust is what everybody is seeking now. Some people might not be aware of this simple truth, and many people might be aware of this truth, or no one might be available of this simple truth. But you cannot change the ultimate reality. The trust is the ultimate reality, and it makes or breaks any cryptocurrency project. Why would there will be a sudden sell off in certain meme coins or certain community driven projects? Because suddenly it's if a few large investors sell the token, and it creates a downward spiral momentum, and everybody after that starts doing the panic selling and all that stuff. So that's the reason why trust is the ultimate source of energy for success of any cryptocurrency project. Trust between the token holders. I am actually not against or in favor of any cryptocurrency project. I am just trying to create an infrastructure of trust between the existing community members, and an infrastructure of trust between the existing community members and also the new potential members and the existing community members. So nothing is in this video is an investment advice. It is just a tool. You can consider this video as a tool to increase trust between the above mentioned community members and potential new investors. The best thing about building a community that trust each other is, or taking part in increasing the trust between the existing community members, is that it it helps us uh, see the world also as a better place. Because if we can trust the community members, we can also trust the people around us or people at our workplace, and many more things can be done. So the way we do one thing is the way we do everything. When the large community members, large investors of Bobo community believes that yes, there is a sense of trust between each and every community member, each and every investor, then it creates a wonderful impact on our investing approach, and especially with the Bobo token. So that is also one of the reasons why it becomes absolutely necessary that the large investors try to win the trust of the new potential investors, and also the existing smaller investors, because ultimately it's a group thing. It's communities, you can say, approach, rather than a single entity or single person's approach towards the project. And large investors in that scenario becomes more like a leader, rather than simply investors. And that's why the large investors should make uh, communications with smaller investors and the new potential investors in the most artistic way possible. Because if you are going to use your words, then it is now going to help anything. In fact, a lot of people, smart investors, might assume that large investors, simply by saying to invest in the Bobo token, are just shilling the project. And that's what uh, one doesn't want to communicate. So always money can turn out to be a great tool to create the trust between the larger investors and the smaller investors. Each and every second should create trust between the smaller and larger investors of the Bobo community, and that can be initiated by supporting this kind of content from the larger investors of the Bobo community. Because you want, ultimately, you, as I keep saying, that the trust is the ultimate reality, trust is the ultimate fact. And the more you think in that particular direction, more likely that the project will grow and keep growing, and you will also be able to generate a powerful a community that fights with other large communities. Because the Bobo community is not only about the project, it is also about fighting against the larger community members, the bigger community members, like Dogecoin or Popcat, which recently popped up. And then there are Shiba Inu, and then there are many meme coin communities which are fighting against each other. And the best way to do that is by simply increasing the faith in the smaller Bobo community token holders, and also trying to attract the new potential uh, token holders. You see, it the best of the best investing experience has to be created by the larger investors of any random meme coin you assume. And the best of the best experience is what the new potential investors and the existing smaller investors are looking forward to. And the best of the best investing experience can only be uh, provided by the larger investors of a particular cryptocurrency project. And that's the reason why you'll have to think about this smaller token holders or the new potential token holders as a large investors of the investor of the Bobo community. And as I keep saying, that one of the best ways is to simply support this kind of content and the and bidding for this NFT. And I will simply put whatever amount you bid once the bidding the NFT is sold of this video, and I'll put it in the title of this video, so the new potential investors or the existing smaller investors can understand that yes, the larger investors of Bobo community are really interested in making us believe that yes, we are here for a longer period of time, we are here to support this meme coin and fight against other communities, fight against other powerful cryptocurrency projects that are also driven by solid powerful communities in a decentralized way. The larger community members, I mean the larger investors of the Bobo community, will have to show their feeling, they will have to express their feeling to the smaller investors and also the new potential investors. And the smoothness of expressing that feeling is going to be the key factor. So you will have not only about it is not only about supporting this content, it is also about finding other ways through which the larger community members or the larger uh, token holders can show their faith and express the goal which Bobo community or Bobo token community is trying to show to the world. And that's the reason why belief is going to be an important factor. How? And belief can only be uh, managed by money and not merely by words. So that's the reason why I believe that the larger investors should not only think about supporting this content, but they should also think about finding different ways through which they can communicate with the smaller investors in the most artistic way possible to win the trust of smaller investors, so they can also go big in the project, and at the same time also try to attract new large investors who can be part of the project for a lifelong period, for as long as you can imagine. That's what the community members and especially the larger investors of Bobo token should be thinking of. The larger community members of the Bobo community, uh, I mean the larger investors of the Bobo community will have to show their passion to the smaller investors of the project and also to the new investors of the project, because ultimately passion drives the ultimate growth. If I won't be passionate about making this video, then I won't grow. And similarly, it is very important that the larger investors of Bobo community should show their passion, and mainly to they should express their passion. The best way to grow a project by any community is to express their faith and passion about the project. And this job has to be done more efficiently by the larger investors. If it is not done by the larger investors, then the smaller investors are never going to get inspired, and in that scenario the project may go downwards in the longer term if it doesn't happen in the shorter term. A community that communicates its faith about the project is always going to be a powerful community, and it is always going to grow. So ultimate art for any cryptocurrency project lies in a simple fact that the community should be able to show their faith about a particular project. Let's say for the Bobo community, it is going to be their faith about the Bobo tokens and the Bobo project. uh, and if they can communicate it to the world, then nobody can stop the project from growing. Ultimately, that's what gives the community a sense of relaxation, a sense of peace, and it also gives a sense of peace to the new investors. Even if they do not invest in the project, it gives them a sense of peace, because they know now that what they should be looking for in an ideal cryptocurrency project. Why large investors, I'm talking about billionaires, they invest in Bitcoin and they hold billions of dollars in Bitcoin. For example, Michael Saylor's micro strategy, or uh, lately the BlackRock has also uh, launched an ETF. So why the large investors are investing in Bitcoin only? Because they have a sense of peace and relaxation when they hold Bitcoin. They know that the community is never going to go anywhere. The investors or the Bitcoin token holders have an immense amount of faith and trust between each other, and they know that this trust is going to keep increasing with time, and the price of Bitcoin, because of that reason, is always going to go up. So this is an important factor to understand, and this is the ultimate reality. Trust is what gives us the desired results, and the larger investors of any community should think about creating faith about the project in the smaller investors, so they can go big in the project, and also to the new investors, new potential large investors. So this is going to be the key as well. If uh, if somebody really wants the desired results in any cryptocurrency project, not just it is about the Bobo community, but it is just the overall truth, overall reality. So the reality is that the new potential large investors and the existing token holders, even though they might be holding the smaller amount, they what they are looking for is an experience. They want an investing experience, just the way you want, for example, an adventurous experience. These guys also want a great investing experience, because when you create a powerful investing experience, it creates memories. in them. So that is also one of the reasons why the larger community members or larger investors uh, should think about supporting this kind of content, so you can create an experience for the new potential community members, or the new potential large investors of the project. Many cryptocurrency investors have either lost faith, or either uh, they have never generated the faith that it is possible to run a meme coin entirely based on the trust. Some people might have lost the faith because they might have lost some money in some random meme coin in the past, so they might have lost the faith. So it becomes very essential, very important that the community or Bobo community generates a powerful sense of trust. They express the powerful sense of trust to the new potential investors who are interested in or who are considering holding the Bobo token. So this is also an important area to understand. Desired results in any cryptocurrency project can be achieved through comfort and through understanding, and that can only be done, or that can only happen when the community members have trust in each other. And that's the reason why the larger community, the larger investors of the Bobo token holders will have to take the initiative to generate the trust between them and the smaller Bobo token holders, and also the new potential large investors. Most cryptocurrency projects or especially the community members never realize uh, that the larger investor's role to achieve the desired results is so important that I can't emphasize this enough, because it is the larger investors who can possibly generate a belief about the project in social media. And that is also one of the reasons why uh, most of the cryptocurrency projects go for retweets and many other things, so they can uh, uh, spread the word about the project. But the most important thing is to generate the belief, and belief can be generated only through money, because it is the most artistic way to generate the belief. And that is the reason why I keep saying that you can simply try to bid for this video NFT, and then I can put whatever the bidding amount is in the title of this video, and everybody would know that the community is really really a powerful community. So if this video NFT is sold, then the viewers of this video, they are going to believe that yes, this community is a very sincere community, and they are here for a long period of time. They are here to achieve certain type of desired results, and one of that is probably going to be in to be in the top 100, and then start fighting upwards with other community meme coins, and I mean community driven meme coins, and generate a powerful growth for the longer term. Most cryptocurrency projects, community driven cryptocurrency projects, fail because they don't want to generate trust between the existing community members and potentially the new community members as well. And that is the reason, because they have a tendency to run away from the ultimate reality of generating the trust between the existing community members. They tend to fail, or they fail miserably in many cases. Many cryptocurrency projects are not exit scams, and they still fail. Many cryptocurrency projects are not pump and dump, and they still fail because the community doesn't generate the required trust to grow the project. So running away from the reality is one of the most uh, I can say the most uh, number one reason because of which the cryptocurrency projects are failing. Why am I recording this video? Why am I shooting this video? I'm in the 40th minute of recording this video, as you can see probably here. And why am I doing this? Because I want to simply make the message clear uh, in the minds of the Bobo token holders that it is always going to be about the trust. The trust, and trust. Nothing else is more important than the trust when it comes to particularly meme coins. Yes, in some technology driven cryptocurrencies, it is possible that that trust can be generated by that particular technology. But even after having advanced technologies, many cryptocurrencies fail to generate the trust, and that's why they are failing. If you're assuming that a technologically advanced cryptocurrency has failed because of some other reason, then you are wrong. Technologically advanced, the basic need of technology in cryptocurrency is to inspire the community members to trust each other rather than trusting the team. Technology is also tool to generate the trust. And similarly here also, the money of the larger investors can turn out to be a great tool to show their faith in this project. And the uh, potential new investors and the existing Bobo token holders are going to see whether this content is supported by the larger investors or not. Communicating the vision is going to be very important to the non-token holders, or I can say the non-Bobo token holders, and that vision uh, has to be communicated in the artistic way, the most artistic way possible. And that's the reason why I keep saying that bidding for this can turn out to be a great tool to impress the non-investors. Ultimately, your vision, if it turns out to be a reality, then only the project is going to be s- succeeding in the longer term, if not in the shorter term. And most importantly, people, we want to discuss about the growth of the project, and all this stuff is a great thing. But one important thing which everybody should consider in mind is that first of all, sustainability is going to be an important factor. Most cryptocurrency projects fail because they do not sustain. uh, if you cannot survive, then you are not going to grow. Similarly, here also for the Bobo token holders, survival is going to be the first and the most important priority, and that survival can come when there is an immense uh, amount of trust between the existing token holders. Whenever there is a lack of trust between community members, it is an uphill battle, and community will have hard time uh, with each passing day. But if there is a immense amount of trust between the existing token holders, then every day becomes much easier to fight, survive, and it and one can hold the token for a longer period of time, because the everyday uphill battle is already won, just because the existing token holders have tremendous amount of trust between each other. What we think that is impossible can simply be achieved by generating tremendous amount of trust between each other, especially when it comes to the cryptocurrency world. If you still don't believe what I'm trying to convey, what I'm trying to say, then you can simply look at the projects, top projects like Bitcoin, and you can compare what I'm saying with projects like Bitcoin. Because what makes Bitcoin the top cryptocurrency on the planet? It makes the top cryptocurrency because the token holders have an intense amount of trust between each other. So you can, if you don't believe in what I say, then you can simply uh, match what I'm saying, or compare what I'm saying with what the Bitcoin community is doing, so you can understand what I'm trying to convey, what I'm trying to say. Why people want to follow successful people, or they want to do what they do? Because they know that this is probably going to be the best possible shortest path to their success, because they have already done it. Similarly, Bitcoin has already shown us that how a successful cryptocurrency can be created. So, and that can only be created through the power of trust, a belief in the project. That's how it can be created. If you want to be a part of something great, if you want to be a part of something big, if you really want to make a Bobo token a top 50 token, then you will have to create value, and that value can only be created simply by generating tremendous amount of trust between the existing token holders and new potential token holders. In reality, the Bobo community has a limited job to do, and that limited job is to become a helping hand to the new potential investors. In reality, that's all you can do. Nothing else can be done. So, if you are going to be a helping hand to the new investors, then you will have to think about inspiring them, and showing that yes, we are the community that is interested in trusting each other, that really is thinking for the longer term. That's and that show of strength uh, is what will make you a helping hand to make the new investors invest. They're looking for some kind of help. They are not going to make the decisions on their own, through their own self or through their relatives and friends. They're not going to do that. They're going to search about the project on the internet. They're going to probably watch this long 45 minutes, 50 minutes, I don't know how long this video is going to be, but this long video, they are probably going to listen to this entire long podcast like video. So if that is going to happen, then you will have to become a helping hand to the new potential investors. Remember that every community is trying to make their coin uh, the most successful possible cryptocurrency. So it's not a big deal to think in that direction, but what is the big deal in reality is that how much the community is able to generate the trust between each other. That is going to make your community, the Bobo token community, separate from other communities. I want the community members to bid the highest possible amount for the Bobo for this video, so the Bobo token holders can get inspired, and at the same time, the new potential investors who will probably watch this video on YouTube, they also get inspired to become part of this community. And you can join my Telegram channel. The link will be in the description to connect with me about creating this video as a video NFT, and gradually I will put simply the bidding price as the uh, this video NFT's ultimate sold price in the title of this video. You probably want to make the Bobo community an exclusive community, but that exclusiveness will only come when you can communicate with other investors that how much the existing Bobo token holders are trusting each other. That is going to be one of the key areas to make the project an exclusive project. You cannot do something else. You will have to simply make it exclusive project by showing the world that we trust each other and we are here for a longer period of time. When you want to expand a community, the first step is to simply show the world that we trust each other, and the same thing we will keep doing with the new community members. So it becomes more like a paste model. So if you can show that yes, even though we probably are a smaller community of, let's say, 1000 enthusiastic Bobo token holders, but we want to reach the next 10,000 simply by copying the existing level of trust which we have right now with the current token holders. When there is a sense of scarcity, the world seeks value in that. World believes that there is some sort of value in that. For example, Bitcoin has a scarcity. Okay. And that is one of the reasons why people seek some sort of value in Bitcoin. And similarly, trust is also very scarce. And if the Bobo token holders want to attract new large powerful investors, then they will have to show that yes, we are trusting each other, and we are going to hold the token for a longer period of time, and we are going to be here for a pretty long period of time. You see, trust automatically mm, inheritance a long term approach, and that's what we are all looking forward to. Every new investor understands that long term approach always works. Every successful stock market investor knows that the Buffett strategy of long term investing is always going to work. Even in the cryptocurrency market, even people who are holding lots and lots of bitcoin, what is their investing strategy? Their investing strategy is simply to hold the token for a longer period of time, so they will automatically make profit. Similarly, if the bobo community holders, token holders, will show the world that yes, we are trusting each other, we believe in each other, then automatically the new investors not only are going to invest large chunk of money, but they are also going to hold the token for a pretty extended period of time, pretty long period of time. And apart from that, I believe that if you want to attract ultra wealthy investors, then you will have to understand their mindset. Their mindset is that they don't want to spend a lot of time in the community, because they have probably other very important things to do as well. They have other things like making money, which is probably important for them. So in that scenario, what they're going to look for, what they're going to quickly analyze, and what they're quickly going to try to understand, you will have to ask this question. They are going to quickly try to analyze what is the level of trust between the current token holders, what is the long term vision, what are they going to do with the token, what is going to be their uh, ultimate desire, what the community is going to do, is they are going to try to analyze all these things. So you'll have to keep all these things in your mind if you really want the bobo token to be a successful project. And that's all I have for you guys in this video. I hope that you guys really enjoyed this video, and if you want to convert this video into a video NFT and show the world that yes, we are a powerful community, and that's why we are supporting the content like this, so we can also build the trust between the existing community members, and also trust we can attract the new investors by bidding for this NFT. If you want to talk about this, then you can join my Telegram community. And if you really enjoyed the content, then you can like the video, you can subscribe to the channel, and you can join my Telegram community anyways. So I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.